Right now, everything around you feels like it's breaking apart. The markets are volatile, the headlines scream chaos, and every rule you thought was safe is being rewritten overnight. Institutions, the giants who shape entire economies, are running into something familiar: hedge funds. They're not just dipping their toes, they're rushing, floodgates open, pouring in like it's the last lifeboat on a sinking ship. And it's not a coincidence. It's a shockwave, a signal screaming that hedge funds are suddenly the answer to the biggest problems every pro-investor and leader is desperate to solve. Why? Because traditional playbooks are failing. Everyone's stuck chasing the same old returns, playing by the same tired rules. The safe bets don't feel safe anymore. The markets don't listen. The old systems grind down profits and strip out any real edge. Risk is everywhere, but so is opportunity, for those who understand what's really happening beneath the surface. Those giant institutions see that. They're moving fast because hedge funds are built to thrive when everything else feels unstable, unpredictable, maybe even hopeless at times. Let's talk about the raw truth that nobody guarantees to you. You don't just want returns, you want survival. Your capital, your strategies, your ability to protect and grow wealth in a world that punishes the mediocre. That's the real game. Hedge funds are no longer just a sideshow or a niche. They're the fortress in a storm, the aggressive force that adapts and fights back when markets rage, when everything else slows down or breaks. This isn't simple. Hedge funds have that reputation: complex, exclusive, even risky. But what you need to realize? The institutions flocking back aren't dumb. They're not gambling blindly. They're investing with laser precision, decoding the hidden power hedge funds hold: agility, access, innovation, and the fierce drive to break the mold. The hedge fund model isn't broken. It's evolved. It's leaner, smarter, sharper, and exactly what's needed when volatility isn't just an enemy. It's a tool. You know it, it's in your gut. Playing by the usual rules feels like waiting to lose. Passive strategies leave you exposed. Benchmarks don't protect you, they chain you. And those shiny promises of steady returns are just illusions afloat in a sea of risk. Hedge funds, with their nimble teams and versatile playbooks, slice through that fog. They unearth alpha, the kind that moves the needle, the kind that feels like hitting a jackpot in a room full of broken slot machines. And here's the kicker. Institutional investors know they can't just buy in like it's a market fad. They dig deep. They look for hedge funds that understand the new reality, where tech disrupts everything, geopolitical tensions twist markets overnight, and data isn't just information, it's power. They pick fund managers who don't wait for the crowd. People who build strategies from the edge, not the center. People who don't smooth out the edges but sharpen them. Because that's where true opportunity hides, in the chaos, the discomfort, the places most avoid. This surge isn't accidental. It's a loud wake-up call for every investor serious about the future. Institutions returning to hedge funds signal a breaking point. The world is no longer about steady growth or predictable returns. It's about survival through transformation. Those who adapt, who break free from the old guard, who embrace volatility as a chance rather than a threat, those are the ones who will own the next decade. But it's not just about chasing returns. It's about becoming part of something bigger. Hedge funds connect exceptional minds, rare talents who challenge the status quo every day, who question everything and refuse to be confined by outdated systems. They don't just manage money, they build new realities. The fusion of these investors and hedge funds creates a fierce ecosystem where radical ideas aren't just safe, they're the default. This opportunity is burning so hot because the world's biggest problem isn't lack of capital, it's lack of direction. Institutions have money, but they crave impact and real growth. They crave playing fields built for the rare, the exceptional, the relentless. Hedge funds offer that precision: selectivity over mass, transformation over stagnation. The rush you see isn't about panic. It's about who's refused to settle for mediocrity when everything screams for boldness. If you're watching and feeling this, it means you have the vision to see the edge forming beneath your feet, the edge where everything changes. Hedge funds aren't just a financial product, they're a declaration, a rebellion against conventional complacency, a call to arms for anyone unwilling to settle for borrowed life or tired safety nets. They embody that hunger to be free, to be sovereign in your decisions, to build strategy that dares to be different and to win when the crowd loses. For investors stuck in old mental traps, This is your moment to break free, to unlearn the comfort of index hugging, to question stale advice, to realign with a new reality where power belongs to those who can adapt faster, think broader, and act bolder. Hedge funds offer the technology, the insight, and the nimbleness to do just that. But it's not for the casual or the complacent. It's for those ready to get their hands dirty, who crave strategic patience and the long game, who understand that true alpha isn't handed out. It's earned through brutal honesty and relentless evolution. This wave-hitting hedge funds comes with a secret most don't see. It's a reawakening of the investor's spirit. A return to the fight for the exceptional, the misfit, the rare genius, people who refuse to be just another number, part of a noisy, useless crowd. Hedge funds invite these true individuals to lead, to connect, and to amplify their power through synergy that the old system never allowed. It's a network where unlike minds meet and multiply strength by contrast, not conformity. It's important to know, this transformation isn't comfortable. Freedom never is. The system smiles, offers comfort, wraps you in false safety to keep you quiet. But beyond comfort lies power, raw, untapped, yours for the taking through hedge funds. They dismantle old walls and build bridges where connection sparks creation, where brilliance is aligned, not diluted. If you felt that gnawing tension inside, the feeling you were meant for more, that there's a layer of reality most can't see, this is your gateway. Hedge funds are the anarchists of finance, the rebels who refuse to obey old rules or accept easy answers. Joining them, aligning with the few who burn just as fiercely as you do, is how real change happens. Because true wealth today isn't just about assets, it's sovereignty, it's critical thinking. It's transformation that rewrites the entire game. So watch closely as institutions pour capital back into hedge funds. This isn't a trend, it's a revolution wrapped in 13 letters: agility, innovation, selectivity. It's boldness, powered by patience. Those who resist this shift risk more than lost returns. They risk being left behind as the new architecture of power emerges, one where freedom, fierce independence, and strategic collaboration rule. This moment is your chance. Don't let it slip under your radar while laggards cling to the past. The hedge fund world is evolving fast and fiercely. It's the haven for the rare, the place where the misunderstood find their tribe, and where radical transformation becomes the norm. That tide is raising all ships willing to sail beyond the illusion of safety and embrace the unpredictable power only hedge funds can unlock. No distractions, no noise. It's time to focus on the rare signal underneath the chaos. The chance to lead, connect, and claim back the freedom and returns the old world never gave you. You don't just watch this change happen. You become part of it. You harness the frenzy, the uncertainty, the potential. Hedge funds aren't the past. They're the fierce answer to the future, and the institutions rushing back aren't wrong. They're finally running toward what makes the difference between surviving and thriving. So lean in. Absorb every insight. This is the heartbeat of what's next, the unstoppable force reshaping finance and power. Those bold enough to enter aren't just chasing profit. They're becoming architects of the new reality. Hedge funds are the battlefield and the sanctuary for this kind of fire. You're not here to watch from the sidelines. You're here to take your place in the ranks of those who refuse the safe, who dare to be exceptional, and who know that the future belongs to those who act, right now.